opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks offense will get first crack at it today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finding an escape route. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They kick it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Oklahoma State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Freeman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Dropping back, it's Flores. Fires to the middle. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Just keeps slinging it. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Brock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Moore will throw. Catch in the middle. It's Bryant. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Hughes. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll get this drive started from the 29. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more, but Jesse, I think...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Caught near the sticks. It's Fitzpatrick. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. after the incompletion. They go back up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's Fitzpatrick. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bryant. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Hughes. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 3rd and short now from their own 48. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these 1st downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Benson. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
That's a really nice looking throw. When I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives him a chance. He makes this offense go.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Finds his man. It's 4. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
So welcome here. We make sure my volume is okay. Testing 1 2. Check mic check. Testing 1. So welcome here. We make sure my volume. Okay. Testing 1. Yeah. Normally I don't talk during my videos, but I want to show you instant replay because there was something weird that. Okay. So not in the actual play, but down here. Watch. We're gonna put more here. What? Oops. Wrong camera angle. We're gonna slow it down. Watch at the end of the play. Watch what happens. See if it's gonna show it during replay. No, it's not gonna show it on replay. But if you back up the actual game, you'll see something weird. Legend in the game where it looked like I may have to show you on another video so you can see. So I will let you listen to the rest of the game. Until then, goodbye, everybody.
To the air, it's Flores. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Cowboys will move the sticks with the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Looking for space. It's Hughes. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Moore. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Moore will throw. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Whittington. Tackled there by the defense. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The sure hands, it's Moore. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's low. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, man. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Flores. Got it in the middle, it's Fitzpatrick. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Cowboys need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff from the gun. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Benson. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Quick completion to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Moore to the air. That's caught. It's Hughes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Moore. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Benson. Oh, he's got some space. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. He splits the uprights. That brings him to within 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Fitzpatrick. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and we saw that right there.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating,
turning it on. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 39. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing right. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the back. Moore will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. That's caught. It's Moore. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Bryant. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's slow. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The give on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's low. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And the Ducks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. More to the air. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Ducks want to move quickly. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hughes. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Touchdown, Ducks! They move on top here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired. And a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's caught downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, on the throw. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On 4th down, going to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. He'll do it himself. The offense coughs it up. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Trying play action. He's going up top here late in the game. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Using his legs, it's Whittington. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He's in open space downfield. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.
you